I want to ask you, as an amateur cyclist, one of the things that we struggle with is basically underfueling. When you were doing your career, like how did you identify signs of low energy availability before it affected your performance during a race or during training?
Yeah, that's the thing. You might not get signs. I think, yeah, depending on the ride, the race, depending on how kind of focused you are in the zone, you might not get signs until it hits you in the face. I mean, a bonk is an extreme case, but I think everyone's probably felt it. It happens to me like on rides with other people. I'm just distracted talking, riding pretty hard next to somebody. It's really enjoyable, but that doesn't, just because it's fun doesn't mean I'm not using all that energy. But yeah, or in a race, you're just going, you're in the zone in the game, and all of a sudden you go to accelerate, follow another move, and you can't. You're just done. There's nothing you can do. So I think a lot of it is like planning ahead of time and just trusting the science, your experience, the process. Eat preemptively is what you can do, because you're not. I haven't gotten good signs other than when it's too late. So if you do some research or you have a coach and you guys plan on 100 grams of carbs an hour, 120 grams of carbs an hour, 150, you just do it. It's preemptive. You have faith in the process and you stick to it, and probably constantly a little bit full, but you're getting it in. So you never feel signs of underfueling.
During your career, how did you come up with the number, whatever that was, of amount of carbohydrates you needed per hour?
Oh, surely a lot of trial and error experience. Ton of people have for doing recommendations now based on power expenditure and time. Um, but a general rule of thumb, like, well, for one, I've never found a downside to over consuming unless you're on a weight loss regimen, and that's a totally different story. And I don't want to give anyone advice on how to lose weight. So, assuming you just want max fueling, max performance, the only risk of overfueling is upset stomach. So, yeah, training is a super good time to push it. Who cares if you get an upset stomach in training? I mean, if you got really long rides, 4 or 5 or 6 hours, or really intense intervals, and a lot of them, um, yeah, try to eat to the max some days, or try new things, or yeah, you the only risk is ending up with a calorie surplus at the end of the ride, which, yeah, you don't always want to do that, but I'm not talking about weight loss is a totally another topic that
Yeah, I don't
on
want to
that
go down
topic,
there.
I'm not a nutritionist, so I can only speak from my experience.